Good morning, everyone. All right. So, got lower A, hamstring oriented today. Today's a weird day because we travel tomorrow and I dread travel in a vehicle because it takes so long, but also like there's not an excuse from a meal standpoint, but like I just don't ever want to eat while traveling in a car. I don't know what it is. I just don't like it. It bothers me. Whatever. But the reason why we're traveling. So we are traveling because we have my wedding this weekend on Sunday. And it's an important day, right? Nothing has really set in yet for me to understand that I'm getting married, right? We're having that big life changing event. And it truly hasn't set in yet. I don't think it will set in until afterwards, right? That Monday, maybe Tuesday after, because we're trying to plan a trip for the week after, right? I think we're picking a few different places, not sure yet. We're going to finalize that today. But nothing is really set in. And when it does hit, it's going to hit. A lot of people have told me that, you know, it's a unique experience and it's something that you normally only experience once. And I'm not sure what to expect. We'll see. Back to the topic of upper B. One thing that's really unique that has just kind of like overall, I want to say not even leg day, I want to say overall training sessions, is that I've been making sure that my body temperature is up before I'm stepping in the gym. So a lot of times I will sit in the car or while I'm driving, I will bump the heat and have the seat warmers on to make sure that like I got everything flowing, right? I got blood movement, like I'm warmer, so that way I can spend less time warming up. Don't get it twisted. We don't skip on mobility work or anything like that, but I like the aspect of being warmer to get everything moving because for some reason, body temperature wise, I lose pumps really fast, regardless of cutting or bulking or on prep. I lose pumps really fast or I get cold really quick. So I'd rather get warm fast and have those, first bunch of movements to be ready to go and feeling good. Anyways, let's get in there. So, it's loud in here. So, this is a variant I've been doing a little bit on my lower days. I'm throwing in a little bit of a hammer curl variant, but I'm doing it a little differently. We're doing a unilateral, but what I'm doing is I'm coming here and I'm pinning my elbow against this so that this is the only movement, right? I'm not using any body language. Shoulders aren't involved. It's straight isolation. It's not necessarily needed because you can hit kind of all three heads of your bicep in majority of curl variants, but a little isolation for the brachialis is okay. It's just slightly better, right? Slightly better for that brachialis, but we'll get into it. Just one set, 10, 12, maybe 15 reps on each arm.
So you know she say my praise from me. I come creeping through the hood, we ain't temper. Hit the corners, motherfuckers get left on. Niggas know if not, they better check my background. Try to stick me, I'll feedback again. My whole session feels like it's thrown off because when I got here, we recorded just talking and stuff like that in the car. And I look back and I realized I forgot everything but the camera and myself. I forgot my entire gym bag, which obviously I need. So I drove the 15 minutes back, got the gym bag, and then drove another 15 minutes back. But also, while driving back, I ran into, there was 2 collisions, like two accidents. And then when I went to get off the exit to take a left, they closed it down because there was construction, which I didn't know. So I had to take an extra 10-minute detour to go get my bag. Rough start to the day, but it's all good. I gotta lock back in and get it moving. The one thing I never understood is some of the thought process that people do when they're setting their cam settings on some of these machines that have it, right? Some of the, we'll call them early 2000s, 90s machines that you can change the cam settings. And a lot of them are selectorized. But you want to treat your hamstrings like their biceps, right? It's the bicep of the leg. You want to be able to train the hamstring in the lengthened and the shortened position to make sure you have overall growth. But when I'm doing a hamstring curl, especially a lying one, it is more stretch oriented. And when we think about more stretch oriented, you kind of want the load in kind of like a little bit of the stretch, but also I want it kind of a little bit in the middle, so that way it fights me for the contraction. All right, so we're going to, per usual, it's kind of the theme, if you've been here for a while, is we rep match and weight match are two sets that we have. For RDLs specifically, one thing to always keep in mind, it's not about how much weight you're moving, it's moving with intent. I preach it all the time, every time I post on Instagram or post the day that we're doing today. It's always about moving with intent, moving with intensity, and actually putting yourself in a hypertrophy aspect, not an injury aspect. There's so many people that just throw weight around like fucking crazy and expect growth, and then they complain that they don't see growth. This, we'll call it like a belt squat almost. It is a belt squat, but it's not like your pitch shark. It's very, very, very heavy. Okay, it's very, very heavy. So what I'm doing now with the weight that I have on it, it's probably a little bit more on a barbell, respectfully, right? Because there's not a lot of tension on it and the starting point. But it's just kind of crazy to me, the shit that I see with like, again, some of these kids just will just throw around weight and complain. But like, there is a time and a place. There always is a time and a place to throw some shit around. But again, that's that 1%. 99% of the time, you should be trying to live towards your goals, not your ego. I know this isn't the most glamorous day, right? Like, the unfortunate part is bodybuilding is boring. It's not glamorous 24/7, and everybody has it kind of twisted together, right? They think that 99% of the time it's glamorous and then 1% of it's boring. It's in reality reverse. That 1% is the glamorous aspect. The other 99% is the day-to-day stuff that is the same thing, eating the same foods, training the same every single time you walk in the gym, and doing all the things possible to grow. And unfortunately, being good at the boring shit requires you to be consistent, and not everybody can be consistent, and that is the harsh reality of making bodybuilding a lifestyle and not a fad. But listen, I don't mean to hurt anybody's feelings. That's just the harsh reality of it. It's not made for everybody, but some people don't understand that. But we're gonna get into our sumo squats. Sumo belt squats. I really enjoy these from a glute builder and a hamstring oriented builder. These things are torture, but they are absolutely phenomenal and have added so much size to my legs since I've been doing them. We started with doing, was it a year and a half ago? When we started doing sumo squats, it was with dumbbells. And then I finally switched to some different gyms that had machines that were, we'll say, more adequate. I don't want to be rude to some of the gyms. I mean, there's some shit gyms we've seen, but there's better machines, and I think better machines equal better growth. But let's get into them.
Alrighty, you guys, I appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next one.